That was a... Well, I mean, the arc gun was just shredding these guys, but look at all the blood and bodies and limbs everywhere. It's such a cool gun.
Sorry, lads.
Well, I mean, they didn't really give us much of a choice. Oh shit, they're here again. Yeah, try and... Oh, hang on. How did that miss? How did that miss? There we go. How did that miss? Oh, that didn't miss. Oh shit, take that up. Oh, come on. Am I just like narrowly missing? Oh shit, trying to sneak up on me, you fuck. Oh, you know what I should do? Get one of these. And then get one of them. Oh. How the... Right. Can I shoot this? Oh, did I kill anyone? You just can't stop. Oh, there's another one. Alright, attack him. Jesus. Fucking uppercut him. I think I broke his neck doing that.
Nicola, just the man I wanted to see.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, how may I help you, Sir Lucan? Come with me.
No, don't go with him. No, you don't.
Yes, sir.
Damn you, Alistair.
Well, you warned Nicola, but he refused to listen, thinking there's nothing to worry about, and yet he sounds nervous when he was talking to him just then. Should have left when you had the chance, you fucking idiot. Now one of the greatest minds of our time is gonna die because he chose to stay back and... What was that bomb? Was that a bomb going off? What the fuck is happening? Unless that was Nicola or something. What is this? Westminster Catacombs? Ahead of schedule. Oh, we're climbing again. We got a short circuit the box again. Nicola should have listened to what Galahad said, but he chose to stay behind. That was in... Come on. He just had to stay behind, insisting nothing was wrong, nothing was gonna happen, or some shit, and it's just, look what's happened. Some explosion or something shit happened. Yeah, now the lab's a wreck.
Nicola, what happened?
Lady Lakshmi was right. He knew.
I was right. You really thought he didn't know?
Come on.
What was that gun he had? That looked like a new gun.
He's still in there.
What's he doing? Hiding?
Oh, it's too late. There's nothing we can do.
There's still something I must do.
Good, we're grabbing that shit. Look at that.
Alistair!
I knew you would return, brother.
Come out of the shadows, damn you!
You and I, we are not that different. I do what I must to protect my kind. We fight only for our right to live.
That's a lie!
One day, perhaps, you will understand. Forgive me, Grayson. This is not the outcome I sought.
Well, it's not like you did anything to stop it. Oh, he cut me. Yep. Oh. Hold on, let me have a fucking... There you go. Dodge. Get fucked. Get fucked again. Come on. There you go. No, get slapped, you dumb bitch. Oh, shh. Fuck you. Sit the fuck down. Oh, get dodged. There you go. Oh, nice one. Futile? I'm slicing the shit out of you. Nope. Oh. Yep. What? Okay. That was bullshit. I literally pressed that way. I'll push it that way. Oh, what's that? There's something in front. There's something on the floor, I mean. What's on the floor? There we go. What is it? Oh. Oh, that hurt, didn't it? Oh, shit. How much fucking can he... How much can he take? Oh, there you go. Oh, no, he's still going.
I've lived too long to not know this day would come.
Why, Alistair? You were forced outside all these years.
I've seen things I am condemned to remember. Civilizations born and destroyed by humanity's incessant greed. The pride of men slaughtering each other in the name of their so-called God.
We will atone for our sins in time. But how can you justify the atrocities your kind have committed?
My kind are no more evil than yours.
What of your sister? Your father? Was it all a lie?
Izzy, my father. I loved them as my own blood. But they cannot begin to know the curse I have lived with.
My son.
Father. forgive me.
It is I who needs your forgiveness. I never meant this life for you. You knew. I have always known. I rescued him from the massacre of his family. Your father died by my sword. But a child? You didn't deserve such a fate. How could I have taken the life of an innocent?
Confess this to the Council, Lord Chancellor. It is the only way to make amends for the havoc that has been unleashed.
I cannot! The revelation would shake our order to its very foundations.
So I am to be sacrificed. How many more must die to ensure an eternal silence?
He is my son. I cannot be the one to end his life. Isabeau and the Council must never discover the truth, lest all you hold dear perish.
Do not ask this of me.
Henceforth, you shall have fellowship with no knights. The Order must remain united. You are no longer one of its heralds. Finish what you have begun, and vanish! Men were never meant to live this life.
There shall come a day when all our burdens will end, brother. Maybe then we shall know true peace.
See, how could you not want a sequel after that? After everything has happened? After everything Lord Chancellor said to Galahad, saying you cannot tell anyone about what happened. Can't tell them about Lucan being a werewolf, can't tell them about, Lord Chancellor knowing Lucan was a werewolf the whole time, knowing that, I don't know if he knows that Hastings is a vampire, maybe he does, but he says, I'm not a knight. He says, Galahad's not a knight anymore. We can't have fellowship of a knight anymore. Like, we knew that already. That was already how it was after what we did, being called a traitor and all that shit. It's like, that was already, how it was. But for him to ask that of Galahad to not fucking tell anyone what happened, lest he hold dear perish and all that shit, it's like, what? Why would he not want to tell people what happened after everything that's happened? Because now, if he doesn't say anything, people will just think he's just gone rogue and he's a traitor. Nothing else. Not that he did what he did because of what he discovered, because of the rebels. And I felt like this game, when I looked up why I didn't get a sequel, and it was because, I've mentioned this before, that the company who made this game, Ready at Dawn, because I think they went bankrupt, or not bankrupt, they got bought out and then, just dissolved. But I think at the time when they were still a company, they said to Sony, I think it was, oh, we have an idea for a sequel, and Sony said no because the game got mixed reviews. But I feel like, and some of the reviews about it were that it was too short, there was too many quick time events, it was too cinematic and all this stupid shit, and it's like, well then, surely they can maybe rectify that with a sequel, make it longer, maybe not have so many quick time events, make it not so cinematic looking. I mean, I didn't mind like the cinematic screen, like that was, you know, I got used to that after a bit, but at first it did bother me a bit that it wasn't like a full screen, but that's whatever really. And I still think this game should have gotten a sequel, because you still never found out who that hooded man was that, you know, Sebastian talked to the couple times you saw him as Galahad. You never found out who he was, and I think he was also the same guy who helped Galahad out of the Thames. Never found out who he was, or how Nicola knew Lady Lakshmi, or whatever she's called. And like how she got her little, well, she said she got it from a knight, but she didn't say, or she got it from the guy who was one of the first to look for the Grail. And I reckon maybe that's the hooded guy, but she said she didn't say he lives, but I don't know if that's bullshit. And that we never found out how Nicola got in contact with the rebels and or when he decided to start helping them. Lots of like unanswered questions. You got this group with the anarchists from the recordings. You never find out what's going on with them. Like there's so many things going on in the background as well as like happening throughout the game that never get answered because there's no sequel. And who knows if there ever will be a sequel. I mean, it's not like it hasn't been like done before where another company does a sequel to a game that was made by another company. Like that happens as well, but I don't know if anyone would make a sequel to this. I would like to see a sequel to this. How could you not after all that? Like with the story, the characters, the gameplay, I liked it.
Sir Galahad, the whole of London is looking for you. We mustn't delay.
Got some after credit
Galahad,
stuff. And Nicholas,
can you hear me?
fine. Yes, I can hear you. Under martial
Galahad.
law still.
Be at ease, Nicola. All is fine.
So you say, my friend. The council has declared martial law throughout the city. There is no telling when the authorities will decide to mount an offensive. Now is not the time for heroics. I would advise we follow Lady Lakshmi's lead and leave the city.
I'll join you shortly. And don't you know, I'm Galahad, no more.
See, and then that bit as well, like, how could you not want a sequel after that? Another reason to have a sequel, because what's he gonna do? No, he's like stood on top of a house, you can see like the Parliament building, like Big Ben and all that, and it's like Lady Lakshmi, from what Nicholas said, suggested they leave the city, because it's under martial law still, and possibly they might mount an offensive on like the rebel, like in Westminster, like the rebel base and all the area over there. But he wants to stay behind, maybe to get to Lafayette, you know, Izzy, to try and convince them or tell them the truth even. But we'll never know, because this game came out like 2015. Like what, over 10 years ago? Sony should have said yes. They shouldn't have said no to a sequel. They should have said yes. Because you think with some of the games that are coming out recently, why would they say no to this game having a sequel? And yet they'll let other shitty games come out, you know, that no one cares to play. But no, maybe Sony could decide to maybe... I don't know what company bought out Ready at Dawn. I don't know if it was Sony or not, but who knows? I don't know. But I feel like if another company was to do a sequel, of course it would probably be different based on what type of games they've made. But whether if that ever happens, if it will be good or not so good or bad even, I don't see why some of the people, or if not most of them, from Ready at Dawn, you know, form their own company if they haven't done that, or like, I don't know, something like that. I just want to see a sequel, because there's so many unanswered questions or things that could lead to something else. You know, like comparing the start of this game to possibly what the start of the next game could be, like completely different. You at the start you were a knight, now you're a rebel. You're no longer part of the Order, you're not Galahad anymore, you're just Grayson. You know, I'm curious to see what happens next. You know, it's not going to be just going after half-breeds and rebels anymore. It's going to be going after, well, I don't know if you're going to go after anyone in particular, but you know, it's going to be the Knights, Royal Army, the police. Maybe it might take place in London again, or take place in another country, like in America, maybe the West Indies, or India even. It's a shame, really. Because this was a cool game, with, like, you know, being in the late 18th century, in the industrial era, you've got all this futuristic shit in, like, an old time like this. And the graphics look pretty good too for 2015. I don't see why the reviewers had such a problem with the game being cinematic or having QuickTime events. I didn't think there was that many QuickTime events. Sure, there might have been like maybe a few instances where the QuickTime event didn't really need to be a thing, but it was. And like, I don't know, I guess like you could say the game's short, but I feel like the game was not too short, but not long enough. I don't know, I feel like it was a decent length game. I don't think it was that bad. I don't think it needed to go on any longer, or it should have like ended earlier. I don't see why it was such a mixed reviewed game based just on that. Like, why is it bad to have some QuickTime events or cinematic shit? You know, because that's how games used to be back in the day. They weren't always long. They lasted for like 2 or 3 hours, or 4 hours even. Now games go on for like fucking over 100 hours, depending on the game, or how long you decide to play the game. Like, why does it matter how long the game is? Like, surely it's more important that if you enjoyed the game, that's all that matters. Like, if you enjoyed playing the game, why does it matter how short the game was, or how many QuickTime events or cinematic shit there was? Someday, maybe, I'll make another one. Can I make this go any faster? No, I just gotta let it play.